All right, welcome everybody. It's been a while. How you doing? This is a kind of an update video for all the people wondering what I've been up to lately. Why am I not streaming? Am I still alive? And yes, I'm reporting that I'm still alive. And I'm working super hard on a project that's been dear to me for years, but more seriously for about a year or so. If you don't know, I've been making my own TTRPG, been talking about it on the Discord a little bit, and yeah, it's been something I've been very passionate about, and here I'm gonna show you what I've been up to, and also I'll explain why I'm not streaming much anymore afterwards if you're interested, or maybe I'll do it now for the people who are not interested in the TTRPG thing. So the reason why I'm not streaming anymore right now is because the platforms for streaming are absolute cancer. Streaming on YouTube is fine for what it is, but there's little to no discovery, and most of my audience doesn't seem to be interested in watching me there, which is fine. And Twitch is, well, if you've been around for the past few months, you know what Twitch is. It's an absolute disaster, and I just, it's not that I don't like streaming, it's I don't like streaming on those platforms at all. And there's not much that I'm interested in streaming lately because I spend a lot of time working on this project. It's not really something that's, you know, that I can stream easily. I would be too distracted if I were to stream it, because I usually have a bunch of information on 4 different screens, you know, trying to make sense of all that. And if I would have a chat on top of it and having to interact with the chat, if someone would even watch that sort of content, I don't think it would be very productive. So that's what I've been up to. Other than that, I'm all right. My health is okay, work is fine, you know, we're doing okay. Now, for the people interested in the TTRPG stuff, if you exist, this is what I've been up to. So I've built the core of the rules, and I made a little booklet, a PDF, that's about 40 pages. That I'm pretty happy with for the core of the rules. It's nowhere near finished, of course. There still needs to be a lot more systems, and then create all the different items and traits, and you know, all the stuff that makes a tabletop RPG. That being said, to make sure that the system is worth playing to begin with, it needs to be played. I sadly do not have players around me in real life, so I can't play it at a table. And to be honest, with the way I've developed the system, without having custom dice with custom faces, it would be a bit annoying to play at a table. So instead, I'm gonna rely on a virtual tabletop. So this is what you've been looking at the whole time. It's called Foundry VTT. And it is, in my opinion, the superior software when it comes to playing TTRPGs online. The cool thing about Foundry VTT is that it has a lot of systems to begin with. You can see on my screen right now, I have a system for Savage World, Mutant Year Zero, Forbidden Land, Coriolis, all by the same company, all those 3. There is Crucible, which is one that was made by the Foundry VTT developers. I got Warhammer Fantasy, Cities Without Numbers, and then Traveler, 2nd edition, right? Well, it's actually more complete than that, but there's a bunch of systems. There's, of course, D&D, Pathfinder, Call of Cthulhu, Vampire the Masquerade, anything you could think of. Problem is, I'm making my own system with my own rules. So for that, you need to program it. So it was a whole deal because at first I tried doing it purely with AI, with ChatGPT. Boo-hoo, I know, it was bad. But quickly realized that it was not really reasonable I had to at least have some understanding of coding. So I spent about 3 months actually learning JavaScript. I wouldn't say I know JavaScript at this point, right? Because it's something that you actually have to actively do to really learn how to do it. And this is a very particular application of JavaScript, what I'm doing, because it's more about manipulating the API of the software than anything else. But at least now I have some basic understanding, so I've been able to make some progress. So let me show you what I've been up to. We'll go here and we'll log in. There we go. So right now what I've done is I've created an Octa class called character, right? Oh, how original. And this is what it looks like. There's little to no styling yet, because my focus right now is to make it, you know, function rather than look good. The looking good part we can do at the end once everything works. So pretty simple. We have health, stamina, we have some derived stats, toughness. Here we can see our armor, movement, corruption, which is a system I haven't implemented yet. We have action points and focus points, which are meta currencies. We can click on and reduce them. There you go. We have our 8 main attributes. We have various tests that we can do that don't use skills. So let's say you want to do a perception test. You click on that little button, it opens a window. Look at that, where you can see your base pool. So it's resolve plus instincts. If you have modifiers, you can add them here. Ooh, I have to fix that. I didn't see that. It's a little bug there. And then you can also add a difficulty, and then you roll the dice. There you go. We roll 8 dice. And we rolled pretty well. We have 3 hits. It's an exceptional success. And then you can even click here and see exactly the result you got. I can also just edit the result if I'm not happy. Ooh, let's go back to there. There you go. If I'm not happy with that, if we forgot a modifier, for example. Or I could also decide I want to use a point of focus to re-roll and maybe get a better result. Which we didn't, but it did use a focus point. We have different types of items. Right now I have 5. We have ammunition, armor, equipment for like general equipment, skills, and weapon. So they all have like different fields, right? Depending on if it's melee or range, more or less fields will show up. And let's see what's important. Yes, and right now you can also decide to equip or unequip an armor, and it will show here. The main one that it shows is the chest armor, but if you hover over the thing, it tells you all the armor you have. So there you go. Now I have 0. Oop. There you go. So that's basically what I've been up to. Right now, I can create a fight and roll for initiative. So let's see if I put this character in combat and go here. I can roll for initiative, and it does roll the appropriate formula. No problem there. But that's about it. I don't have anything else to handle combat. Technically speaking, we could already playtest the system right now. It's just that we would have to do all the math manually. Like, for example, oh, I do an attack with this weapon. Oh, I don't have the skill for it. That's fine. We'll roll this one instead. So, yeah, we're going to add some more dice, because with 2 dice, I'm not going to do much. I really need to fix this bug. I could do that. Okay, I got 1 hit, and then I could do the same with another character to defend, compare the hits, and then do the math. Okay, so let's say I have 1 net hit. That means I deal 5 stun plus 1, so that's 6 stun. Okay, what's the armor of the opponent? It's got 2 armor. Okay, that's 4 damage. Is it more or less than the toughness? Blah, blah, blah. Which, you know, at the table, it makes sense. But if we're going to use a software, we might as well automate everything. So there you go. That's what I've been up to. It doesn't look like much yet, but it's getting there bit by bit. and hopefully we'll get to a point soon where we can playtest it, and I'll probably stream that because I think that's maybe interesting. I still have the issue that I don't know where to stream right now. I really don't like any of the platforms, but hey, we'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching if you watched up to the end, my rambling. And I'll see you soon, hopefully. You have a good one. See ya.